Hello my style squad, what is up? Welcome back to my channel and happy new year! Happy 2019. I'm so excited to be back. This is my first video for the year and yeah, I wanted to sit down with you guys and do a vision board video because in Vlogmas I mentioned to you guys that I'm a big fan of vision boarding, and many of you had requested that I show you my process for creating a vision board and help you get a little bit of inspiration for your own. For those of you that don't know what vision boarding is, vision boarding came around from the law of attraction, or is a part of the law of attraction, so to speak, where kind of like attracts like. So what you think about comes to fruition, it manifests in your world, and I really believe in the law of attraction. I've seen it happen in my life, and I've seen it happen in the lives of others. And if nothing else, if you aren't someone that resonates with that, I love creating vision boards because it's something visual to help you keep track of your goals and intentions for the upcoming year. So just to preface, there is no right or wrong with this. The major part of a vision board is to create a vision for yourself that you can stare at every day or look at for reference to help keep you motivated and inspired for what you'd like for yourself this upcoming year. I did create a full post on the lessons I learned in 2018 as well as my goals for this year, some of my macro goals that I do want to share with you guys. So I'm going to leave the link for those blog posts down below in case you guys want to check them out, and that way you'll kind of know what I'm talking about today as well. The first step in creating a vision board is to get clear on what you want. Take some time for yourself. Take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an evening, an afternoon, whatever you want. Pour a glass of wine, brew a cup of hot tea or coffee, and just chill out and ask yourself, how do you want to feel this upcoming year? What is going to keep you inspired? What do you want to create for yourself in your reality or in your world? Don't worry about how it's going to come to be. Don't worry about that. You will figure out the steps as, you know, life presents itself to you and as you start to take action towards your goals. But don't stress yourself about how you're going to achieve this goal just yet. Just ask yourself honestly what it is you're dreaming and desiring for 2019. Here at the top of December, I write a page that says goal setting, and I like to just fill out a few pages with some headlines for things that I want. So as an example, and I'm not going to show you the list, but I'll just read them off to you. I wrote a category about Sean, like, so what do I want for he and I wrote a category regarding my career, my finances, my wellness, my faith, my play and leisure, my home, and my relationships. And under each of those titles, I will write all the little mini goals that I would like to see happen in those areas of my life. Here's my category, faith, and these are some intentions I have regarding my faith this year that I wrote in my blog post. And then I also have one that's play and leisure. So I've got some things that I'd like to make sure that I'm doing this year. Right? And I mean, I don't really know how I'm gonna fit all of this into my weekly or monthly schedule just yet, or daily schedule, but these are just intentions and things that are currently important to me, and I can expand on these at any time, or I can get rid of things at any time, or be more specific, but for now this just gives me an idea of where my mind's eye is at. Just kind of like a brain dump, you know? Think of all the things that you really want for yourself and ask yourself, what would the highest and best version of me do in all of these categories of my life, and then just go and write it all down. Okay, now the next thing you're gonna need for your vision board is an actual board to put your vision on. So this one, I mean, you can pick up a basic piece of Bristol board from Staples or Walmart or wherever. What I did is actually pick up a cork board from Staples. Now this one's older. You can see it's had a lot of love from puncture holes in it. But I like everything to be very clean, if you will, and I like white. So I took a basic corkboard and I painted it completely white. You don't have to do this. This is just what I've done personally, and this is one I've used over and over again over the years. So this is what I'm gonna be using for my vision board today. Now the other thing you're gonna need are some magazines for your vision board to cut out words and images that resonate with you. I've got a huge stack of magazines because I've kept them for quite a few months now. But if you don't have magazines, you can either go buy some, or what you can do is use Pinterest instead if you want. I'm going to be using Pinterest anyway for a couple of things that I know channel will not be found in here, just to help me visualize them for the upcoming year. But what I like to do is go through the magazines one at a time and cut out any images, words, or phrases that really resonate or speak to me, and use those as potential options for my vision board. Now, not everything that you want can be found on Pinterest or in a magazine. Sometimes you're gonna have to get crafty and create things for yourself to help you visualize. So that's where I love using websites like PicMonkey, which I will link down below. You can create things for yourself that may not necessarily exist. So right now, I definitely do not have 200,000 subscribers, but I definitely want to grow my channel. So I use PicMonkey to help create the subscribe button with that number next to it to help me visualize that goal for myself, since I do want to grow my YouTube channel. I have just finished printing out some of the images and whatnot here, so I'm gonna go cut all of these out and get all my other images that I got from magazines together and start a layout for this vision board and see what feels good to me. I'm just sitting down at my dining room table. I've got my vision board here, my collection of images here, and then I've just got some Scotch tape that I'm going to be taping everything down with. Normally, as you can see, I typically use push pins. Is that the word for them? I believe that's the word. Push pins to put everything in. But this year I decided to use some tape instead. You guys can use whatever feels right to you. You can even use double-sided tape if you prefer. But first I'm going to do the layout of this and see if I can find something that feels really good. All right, so excuse the outfit change. I had to put my vision board project aside for a day just because I got distracted by other commitments after my last shot with you guys. So it's the next day. So one of the things I recommend doing is sectioning off your vision board in categories, just like you did your goals initially. So I'm just trying to figure out what picture goes with what, yeah, like how I just want things laid out and how I want the vibe of my vision board to be. Okay, I think I have a layout that I'm really happy with. So I'm gonna show you guys most of my vision board. There's like 95% of it on here. I've just removed a few things just regarding house hunting that I have not put on the vision board, although that will be going on after the fact, just because I've put an image, actually several images, sorry, of a few homes that Sean and I really love. And because I don't know whether they'll actually come to be for us, and because I don't want people to obviously know where I live, I'm going to keep that separate off the vision board for now, but just know that it will go on there. And then I've just got a couple of other like really personal goals for myself and my business that, again, I just don't want to put on here, but it is still pretty full regardless. So I'm gonna show you what I've got on here for now. Okay, so here's the layout that I'm working with right now that I'm actually pretty happy with. So I think this will be probably close to the final version that I'm gonna actually tape down. I might make a few tweaks, but I'm pretty happy with this so far. So I'm gonna walk you through all of them individually so you guys can get a sense of why I put them on here, why they're important to me, etc. Okay, so the first and foremost is this. If you guys read my blog post regarding my goals, you will know that rather than picking a singular word for the year, I picked two. One that's really important to me is to flow. I want this year to feel effortless and just very soul driven. And I just want to let things be easy. If it's in alignment with my heart and my soul desires, then I'm all for it, and anything else can kind of fall by the wayside. And I also want to make sure I really focus on the things that are important to me, the people that I love, the things that flow for me, and of course my business as well. So these two words just immediately came to me when I was thinking of a word for the year. You guys don't have to do this, but for me it really resonated. It's the first time I've picked words for the year, and I really love the idea. Okay, so from flow and focus to the top right, I've got sort of like a wellness/fitness section, which is one of my macro goals for this year. I really want to put my health as a priority, and I really want to feel strong and just vibrant and healthy and well, and I just want to feel amazing. So I really want to prioritize my health. So I've got a little quote here from Tone It Up that says, "Be the girl who decided to go for it." Oops, this one's kind of hidden right now. It says fitness for fun. I want to make it a part of my lifestyle, so I really enjoy the fitness aspect of it, in addition to me obviously scheduling it into my calendar. I love this chick that, I don't know who that is, but I just like that she's showing that she's strong, because for me it's about being healthy, being strong, and feeling amazing. It's not like a weight loss thing. I'm not motivated by that because I'm actually genuinely happy with my body, but I don't feel like I'm at my healthiest, which is not great. So I love that she's strong, That's my goal. And I love this. It says, soar today, strong tomorrow. So again, all about that strength. Love that. And this quote I really resonated with: fall in love with taking care of your body. Because again, for me personally, I've really let my priorities get out of whack with that. And this year's all going to be about prioritizing me and my health. So I love that. That really resonated with me. This is actually a gratitude card from Gabby Bernstein, who I absolutely love and adore. A friend of mine and I went to a workshop that she had in Toronto this past May, and she was handing these out at the very end and said whatever you pick would kind of resonate with you and be for you. The message would be for you. And I love this. It says, I honor how I want to feel. And that's totally the vibe I'm going into 2019 with. And then she's got her little, well, not a signature, but she signed it, which I love, and it still resonates very strongly with me. So I wanted to put this on my vision board. All right, now to the left, which is going to be one of the bare areas, is where I want like the home setup for things. So of course, like I said, there's a couple of home pictures missing here, but that's a-okay. But I at least have home is where the heart is, because Sean and I are looking for a place that we can just settle into and just be. I love the idea of being able to relax in my home more, and I definitely want to chill in general more because I'm a bit of a workaholic. So I chose this picture of a bathtub with a book because you guys know I'm a huge bookworm. I have a bath tray as well that you guys have seen that I use and love. So I wanted to incorporate more of that into my life going forward. And then on the bottom left-hand side, it has to do a lot more with the mind aspect of my goals. So like I said, I really want to relax, so this kind of flows into this. This is a picture that I had taken while in Hilton Head last year. I just felt so connected and on point when I was on the beach just reading. I just felt magnetic, you know, and I felt really calm and fiery at the same time, and just so at peace. So I printed this picture out just to remind myself of that moment. And it was because I was relaxing. I always feel like we speed up when we slow down. So I put that there as a reminder. I want to focus on my faith a little bit more, make that stronger, deep dive into it a little bit more. And that's also why I put this quote here that says, God is within her, she will not fail. And I also want to make sure I take time to journal regularly, which is why I've got this cute little picture here. I don't know if that's going to come up focused or not. But I absolutely love like the vibe and the colors. And again, I really like to journal. Like, it's a release for me at the end of the day. So that's something I want to take time to do every single day. And I also want to take more time to pray and meditate, which is why I have this image here. Especially, I love the fact that this is outdoors. Same with this picture from Hilton Head, because I want to be outdoors more. I just feel more energized when I've been outside, and I feel more clear and vivacious when I'm outside. So I wanted to, yeah, have a meditation picture of the outdoors. And I mean, that sunset, gorgeous. Okay, the right hand side is some of my business stuff. So on the top here is a quote by Cara Alwill-Leyba. She's a distant friend, I guess, if you will, and female entrepreneur badass. She's written several books. This one with this quote resonated from the Girl Code book that she relaunched, and she'd given some of these cards out for those that had purchased the book during its second relaunch. I already had the initial one, but I wanted to support, so I bought it the second time around. It came with this card that I actually had on my vision board last year, but I still really love it. And it says, strong and successful women do not wait for inspiration to strike, they become their own inspiration, which I totally believe. I think we create our own reality, and we can, you know, inspire ourselves with what we want to do. So I left that on there as inspiration. I definitely want to bring my A game this year as part of my like flow and focus, as you guys know. And this is a quote that just really resonated with me. How you choose to show up magnetizes what shows up for you. So that not only goes into the whole like vision board aspect, but to me, really symbolizes that if I show up in my business and in my life, then it will also show up for me in that same way. So I wanted this as a reminder. For a YouTube goal, I know this is very lofty, but when I was thinking of where I want to take my YouTube channel this year, because I just love the community that's been growing here. I love how positive it is. And you guys just fill me with so much joy. Honestly, like, it's just been such a real treat for me to start investing more time into this channel and to you guys and to serve you in a way that feels good. So I wanted to try and strive for the 200,000 mark over the next year. I have no idea whether I'll hit it, but I'm hopeful, and I know I haven't even quite hit the 100,000, sorry, subscriber mark just yet, but I'm hopeful and I'm all for dreaming big, so that is why this baby is on here. And because of that, I said dream fearlessly, because there are some new things I'm going to be doing in my business this year that are a little bit scary for me, but I decided to just go for them. So I want to dream fearlessly. I want to live my best life. And I want to start a movement for women that feel good about their bodies and style. So that's why I've got this down here. So guys, that's it for the vision board, or like the layout anyway. So I'm gonna glue these babies down and we're gonna find a spot to put it. Okay, so my vision board is all taped together. Everything is set. And now it's about finding a place for your vision board that you will see it every single day as a reminder of your goals and what you're striving for yourself. So for that, for me, you guys would have seen it in the background of some of my videos before. It is right in my closet area. You'll see it if you go back to any of my what I wore videos. You'll see it in the background of everything. A couple of you had noticed it and commented before. So I'm going to stick this baby back up where it belongs so I can look at it every single day as a reminder of the promises I am making and dreaming about to myself. And on that note, for vision boarding, some people say, well, you can't, you know, just dream about things and then expect them to happen. And that's definitely true. These dreams and visions that I have for myself are things that I am striving for, but dreams will not take place without action. So make small baby steps for yourself on what you're dreaming for, and baby girl, it is bound to happen. Okay, so to the left of my closet, we've got these drawers here, oops, with one open. And then you can see where my vision board's been, because it's literally yellowed on the wall, kind of gross, but you'll see I've got some industrial strength adhesive here. You can pick it up from Home Depot that I cut out into strips, and that already exists on the back of my vision board when I took it down. So I'm just going to re-put that baby back up. Is that straight? It's straight! There you have it, folks. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Vision board is all done. And that, like I said, I'm going to end up replacing some of the few blank bits here after this video is done filming. But I'm so excited, guys. I'm really happy with this vision board. It is totally a representation of what I want for this year. I'm super, super excited. And I can't wait to see how the year unfolds. Anyway, guys, that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for building a vision board with me. And if you end up doing one for yourself, please make sure to tag me on Instagram. I always love seeing what you guys create and having you guys share those things with me. I always love to see what you guys are up to. But remember to dream big. Don't let anything stop you from reaching for the stars. And other than that, my loves, I'm sending you all the love to the moon and back, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.